Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City.
New York Times Business.
January 23, 11:22 America, New York, how the corporate cafeteria is changing. Even as the sprawling dining halls of old struggle with emptier workplaces, food is still important to employees, particularly the young. Many companies are reinventing the company meal.
The Library of Economics and Liberty.
January 23, 11:02 America, New York, lobstermen versus whalers. The lobstermen and the whalers are at each other's throats in Maine. The former need to use strong ropes to pull up their lobster traps from the ocean floor. The latter claim that this gear the former uses enmeshes their bread and butter, that is, whales, who are needlessly killed in this manner. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
January 23, 10:23 America, New York. Microsoft to invest billions in ChatGPT creator. The move is set to substantially bolster the software giant's relationship with OpenAI, the startup behind the viral chatbot. Daily FX Market News.
January 23, 10 o'clock America, New York. DAX, FTSE prices muted in narrow range of technical support and resistance. European equities continue to trade in a narrow range of support and resistance as bulls and bears struggle to break technical support and resistance.
Global economy. January 23, 10 o'clock America, New York. Ofgem warns energy suppliers to help struggling customers or face penalties. UK regulator to investigate companies forcibly switching households onto prepayment meters.
New York Times Business.
January 23, 9:48 America, New York. Microsoft extends multi-billion-dollar deal with creator of ChatGPT. The tech giant aims to remain at the forefront of generative artificial intelligence with its partnership with OpenAI. Microsoft has extended its partnership with OpenAI.
BBC News Business.
January 23, 9:43 America, New York. Spotify cuts jobs in latest tech sector cull. The music streaming company says it is shedding 6% of its workforce. Global economy.
January 23, 9:39 America, New York. Sisi cannot ignore the Egyptian military's economic role forever. Cairo's agreement with the IMF commits it to reducing the presence of the state in numerous sectors.
New York Times Business. January 23, 8:34 America, New York. Spotify to lay off 6% of its workforce. The audio streaming platform becomes the latest big technology company to cut costs over worries about the economy. Daniel Ek, the chief executive of Spotify, at a Spotify Investor Day in New York in 2018.
BBC News Business.
January 23, 8:20 America, New York. Food suppliers hit back at Tesco chair in price hike row. Industry body the Food and Amp. Drink Federation says supermarkets are already very tough on suppliers.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
January 23, 8:08 America, New York. Spotify to cut 6% of its staff. The streaming company's move is the latest in a wave of tech layoffs, as the industry recalibrates after growing rapidly at the start of the pandemic.
Daily FX Market News.
January 23, 8:07 America, New York. WTI oil advances to the 100-day MA. Breakout or retracement imminent. WTI looks on course for its third straight day of gains. Price action and a softer dollar hints at further upside ahead.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
January 23, 8 o'clock America, New York. Hotels embrace blue-collar business travel boom. Small and medium-sized companies are driving the recovery in business travel, which continues to lag behind activity seen in 2019.
Global economy.
January 23, 7:31 America, New York. The Russia corporate divestment that never happened. Less than 9% of rich world companies have sold up and left the country despite Ukraine war.
Daily FX Market News.
January 23, 7:30 America, New York. Gamma Squeeze explained. Basic options theory and how it works. Demystify the concept of the gamma squeeze by uncovering its foundations, causes and examples in this practical article.
The Library of Economics and Liberty.
January 23, 6:30 America, New York. Dwayne bets on beauty, prison, and redaction. Annual listener survey. Delayed till later this week. Watch here for the URL as soon as it's available. Dwayne Betts was a 16-year-old in solitary confinement when a fellow inmate slid a book of poetry under his cell door.
BBC News Business.
January 23, 3:44 America, New York. Fuller's blames rail strikes for pub profit warning. The pubs and hotels operator says industrial action has wiped £4 million off its full-year sales.
The Library of Economics and Liberty.
January 22, 2050 America, New York. Zoning and malinvestment. A few days ago, I visited downtown Long Beach. The city of Long Beach is located in LA County, right on the Pacific. It has a population as 456,000 and is fairly expensive.
Marginal revolution.
January 22, 1501 America, New York. Sunday assorted links. 1. Staging, with non-deterministic software. 2. Gender differences in chess tournaments. 3. Arbitrage. Spike in egg smuggling from Mexico. 4. ChatGPT does well at Wharton, FT.